Hello everyone, I'm Bud Sharpe and welcome back to the Homesteaders server. We're here in Capital Coffee. I'm gonna drink back my delicious espresso I had them make. I'm gonna drink back my delicious latte I made in real life. And as you can see, our map is done. I spent a bunch of hours in between episodes here just finishing up the map. So we are good to go there, and so we are going to leave here for now. Oh, here's something going on outside. We're gonna leave here. We're gonna move on to a new project today. We'll come back to the basement at some point. I don't know when, but we will. Am I hearing pigmen? Is that what I'm hearing? Pigmen come through? I'm hearing all kinds of nastiness. Okay, anyway, we're getting out of here. Out, out, out. Up these stairs. Oh, yeah. Got ourselves a little friend. Came through the portal. All right, well, you can keep watch down here. Oop, that's not how you get up. And we're going to head out here. I noticed that we have a new building in town. Looks like Breakman Z has done some upgrades on his house. Hate to tell you, it's on fire there, friend, and we don't have a fire brigade yet in town, so maybe you want to watch out for that. But I noticed over here that Mad Dog has torn down his library and built a new thing. Madly paper. Nice wood. I think this... Here in bones. I think this fits in with the area a lot better, so... Kudos to you, Mad Dog, the Madly paper. Looking for employees. I'm more of an entrepreneur, self-employed type of guy myself, so not for me, but maybe there are other residents of town that would like to have a job here. What do we got over here? It looks like we got some sort of booth to hang out in. Another booth over here. Is this supposed to be like a newspaper? Is this where the people work? Huh. Shh. I hear the dogs over there, too. He must have a hollow space under here, because I hear zombies growling. Okay, what do we have here? Name 5 iron with your name and drop them in the chest for a monthly subscription. Let's do anything? Nothing there. Oh, well, we've got iron on us. Let's, sure, why not? Let's sign up for the Madly paper. Let's head over here to Spherical Cheese's Ironworks. I think he has an anvil available. Oh, did he finally light this up? He did. Ooh, good job. There was always mobs in there, even when it was daylight. All right, so we're going to go over here and let us name up our iron here. So, nope, not coal. That's not going to get us a subscription. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And name it with your name. So let's do Bud Sharpe. Okay. All right. Let's go sign up for our periodical. And then we're going to get started on today's project. Today's project is another one that's been in the tank for a while, one I've designed but haven't gotten around to building yet here. So let's drop this in 5, right in the middle. Does it drop down or anything? Nope, just hangs up. Okay, well, we've paid for our subscription. I can't wait to see what we get delivered to us. But let's head over here. Like I said, this project is one that I've been planning for a while. It's another industrial build, and we're finally going to build a tree farm. Over here. That's what these pink blocks have been hanging out here for the longest time. So that's going to be filling this area that's been empty for ages. Just going to fill this in and give us lots and lots of wood. Now, the design I have isn't the most efficient. It's not like a super use pistons to grow trees and press them together and you end up with a whole big cube of wood. I don't need that. I don't need that much wood, but it's going to be the type where you plant your trees and it limits how high they can grow so that you can harvest them all without having to jump stack up. And then we're going to build sort of an auto collection system in the ground here that's going to collect all of our wood and our saplings, and yeah, it's going to be good. And oh, here's the other challenge. So when I laid out these roads way back in like episode 3 or 4, whenever that was, I sort of didn't think about squaring them off. I sort of just went organic in how they were placed. And I know that's led to some challenges, like this road goes on the diagonal. So you've got Zero's house here that's in the diagonal. So I challenged myself to come up with a design that works on the diagonal. So that's what we're doing here. So these pink represent our corners. So rather than being right on the grid like this one over here is, and most of the buildings around here, this one is going to be rotated 45 degrees. And I think it's going to be pretty sweet. So let me start. I need to do a lot of digging here. So I need to dig this out. One layer, I think, only, but I need to dig it. So let me get started on that, and I'll come back with you, and we'll start laying in some blocks. Got my 1 block pit dug out, and I need to just... we're not going to build the whole structure today. This is going to be a 2-parter. I'm going to do the bottom part so that's functional, so we get the collection unit in place, and we can grow and harvest trees, but the actual decorative shell will happen in the next episode. But I do want to lay down a bit of a perimeter here, so I know what I'm building against here. So, or what my outer boundaries are here. And I think I've decided that the entrance will be on this side. I had either this choice here or over there, and it feels like, so we got an industrial entrance here, we've got a building here, we've got another one here. It's going to be a future industrial build here. It makes more sense, I think, to have it opening onto this corridor here. So that's what we're going to do. All right, so I need to go and lay out my perimeter. We're using spruce wood and oak, or spruce planks and oak logs because I like how they work together. And let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a log, and then a 1, 2, 3, and then a 1, 2, 3, and a 1, 2, 3, and a log, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a log, and a 1, 2, 3, and a 1, 2, and a 3, 1, 2, 3, log, 1, 2, 3, 4, log, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, there's our perimeter. So that is going to be how big it is. And we're going to fit 25 trees in it. I think it's 5. I don't remember if it's 4 or 5 of each type of the ones that will grow with 1 sapling. That means we're going to have to, I don't know, have some dark oak ones just out here for harvesting. They're not going to work in this. It's unfortunate, but those things take 4. And you can do 4x4 with the jungle and the spruce as well, but not in this farm. They're not going to fit. So, yeah, that is the perimeter. Let me grab some other supplies here, and I need to figure out where everything else is going to go. Okay, so I'm going to start with the unload mechanism. We're going to use a hopper minecart on some track here to collect everything from underneath. But we need to have a mechanism for unloading. Now, I saw this construction in an Etho video, and if I can find the original video, I will put it in the description, but I may not be able to. So what we're going to do is, so we've got a hopper here, and this is what's going to unload our hopper minecart. So let's make one of those real quick. So we've got hopper minecarts. And then let's see here. Let's drop this is just for demonstration purposes. This isn't where everything is going to go. There's actually going to be more hoppers that pull things more into a central location, but just to demonstrate the concept. So we're going to put a chest there, hopper pointed into it, and then we need to build our unloading mechanism. And so this uses a comparator, which is going to come off of the hopper like that, right? Yeah. So that's going to detect when there are items being unloaded into there, and that's going to turn off this torch. And then where's my redstone? Here we go. Don't need comparators right now. Turn that on. So right now this torch is powering that block, which is powering this redstone here, which will power this stuff. This powered track. I don't think I need any more redstone right now. So. And that's going to come down here. Yeah, we'll just do this for demonstration purposes. And then let's get a block here. So this, we're just going to set up a quick little circuit. Put that down. So normally if this is empty, it's going to come up here and it's not going to have anything to drop in. So it's just going to immediately bounce off of here and go back on its merry way collecting. But if it has stuff in it, it should start emptying real quick, which will then, this will send a signal to the comparator, which will then power this block, which will turn off this torch, which will turn off this block, which will turn off this redstone, and which will unpower, actually this block, which is powering that. So it'll sit there and wait until it's completely empty, and then it'll run. Right now it'll go into this chest, but then it'll go through all of the hoppers to wherever our final storage is. So let's just put in a little bit of dirt and give this a little shove if we can. Get up there. See, it stopped. That turned on, that turned off. That turned off and hung out, and I just bumped it. But anyway, as you can see, it's emptying out, and then as soon as it's done, powered up, back on its way to go pick up stuff. So that is what we're working with. I think it's going to be pretty sweet. Ooh. So, yeah, let me, that's built. I need to lay in an awful lot of track to fill up most of the space, but I need to get my, my final storage chests in place and the hopper line connected up first so that I know where the rest of the track is. So let me get started on that. Got our hopper line in. It goes, so this is our main empty hopper, and it's going to go all the way along here, and into, oh, what's this? Dirt. No. Dropper. So we've got a 2-chest system here, a main chest and then an overflow. We have a dropper, and then we have another hopper, which will empty out of here, and it'll follow along here and fire into this dropper, which will then fire into here. I'm using droppers pointed upwards because it's the only way to get the stuff into the chest without having a bunch of stuff overhead or coming in from the side. And I didn't want any of that showing. All of these are going to be covered over by a flooring, so you won't even see this. But for now, we need to do the wiring up. So what happens in an ideal world, if this all works out, is our minecart will come over here, it will unload, stuff will travel along here, it'll get dumped into the dropper, and then the dropper needs to fire up into the chest. And then if this chest and this line are not completely full of stuff, it'll empty out of there and then flow over here. So to the left, this is our main here, and then any overflow will just kind of back up into the hopper line in here. So hopefully everyone will always pull from the left chest, and then whatever they grab will get hopefully refilled with whatever's in the backlog, and that'll work out. But the trick is we need to get this dropper to fire stuff up into the chest. It's not just going to do it. This stuff's just going to go right now. It's just going to end up in here. Like if we put in, oh, I found some iron. Let's drop the iron in. That's just going to end up in this dropper, and it's just going to sit there and do nothing. So we need to have some redstone to get this to fire off. So we're going to use comparators again. And we're going to use sort of the same premise as what's going on over here. Is as long as there's items in here, it's going to trigger a signal out of the comparator. So now if we drop that in there, we got a signal. So great. Perfect. So we're going to take that signal, and it's usually not a very strong one. So we're going to immediately put a repeater after it to just grab the signal and boost it up to full strength. And then we are going to, let's see, run our redstone down here. And then this is where the fun begins. We're going to do a comparator. Jump. There we go. And then we're going to loop redstone around like that and put that into subtraction mode. What this does is it creates a quick pulse clock. So as long as there's a signal coming in here, this is going to pulse repeatedly. And then we can take a signal off of here and a repeater here into this block, which is under this dropper, which will continue to fire off as long as there are items in here. So let's drop, let's see, let's put them in here. They're going to go in. See how that clock fired off? And, okay, so they all ended up in the chest, and then this hopper grabbed immediately out of the chest. So this should all be over here eventually. Maybe. Where'd it go? I must have a hopper pointed wrong here. Let's see, you're not there. There. Oh, you know what? They're in this dropper because we haven't set up the circuit over here yet. So let's do that real quick. So, comparator, same exact circuit, just mirrored. Repeater, redstone, comparator again, redstone. And as soon as we put this, let's not do that yet. We'll put the redstone there, and we'll do our repeater. Can I get in there? Yes. So that is pointed into there, which is going to power that. And as soon as I put this into, it may have fired once. It did. As soon as I put this into subtraction mode, it should click fire off the clock. There we go. And our iron is in here. Perfect. So let's do a test. Let's go all the way over here, and let's put this whole pile of dirt in there and just see if it makes it all the way over to our far chest. Let's get over here. Soon we should start to see the circuit fire off. Maybe. There we go. It's firing off. And then now it's making it over here, and this one's firing off. Awesome. It's working. It's working. It's a little slow. I mean, it's not super fast, but I mean, this is going to be the sort of farm where you just farm a bunch of stuff and then you walk away and it does its job. And 29 dirt on the other end. Great. Worked perfect. All right. So I need to do some more decoration. in this area, and then we're going to lay down a whole mess of track. Yeah, so let's get started on that. So we got our entrance figured out here. I put a little trim around here, and I did some nice lime green glass here with a little glowstone down there for lighting. You can still see in, so you can kind of see the circuits flashing when they're working. It's pretty cool. I like it. And I also laid down a line of redstone blocks. This is going to power our power rails. Back when I conceived of this design, I was just going to use torches because they were cheap and easy to power, but since then, I've gotten so much redstone, now that I have a Fortune 3 pickaxe, that I have stacks of blocks of redstone. So I don't feel bad about putting these down. It's easier than digging out 2 down and putting in a torch and replacing it. Just lay down a whole block of those. Easy peasy. All right, so we're going to start here, and I need a little power rail there. And let's see, do we want to go? No, we can't go that way. So there's going to be a couple blocks here at the beginning that just sort of get missed a little bit. And I think in my testing, I discovered that you don't really need that much power rail, honestly. Because it doesn't need to run at top speed, and it seems to run just fine with this one line going down here and 1 power rail per rail. I think, yeah, they're not connected, so you do need a block every rail. Like I said, plenty of redstone, so I just need to put this whole run down here. I feel like that's just how it's going to be. And powered rail, and around and around. So I got a lot of work to do here. I'm going to keep doing this, and then we'll come back and we'll give the whole thing a little test drive. All of our track is laid in and powered up. I dumped a bunch of dirt, bunch of dirt on the track here. And I'm going to give this a test run here. So we got our hopper minecart. It should come up here, bounce up here, and hit this wall, and just return. So let's, yeah. Let's give that a go. There it goes. I need to stay out of its way. Here. All right. There it goes. Oh, picking up the dirt. Of course, the wood isn't going to be at this level. It'll be just above it, but it should still work fine. So pick up all that dirt. Uh-oh. I may have to put some more powered rails in here. Yeah, that's fine. I've got more rails. Keep going. Keep going. You can do it. You can do it. Ah, there we go. So during these longer spans, I'll put in a couple more power rails. There we go. It's unloading. Awesome. Let's go see. Our circuits are running. Dirt's running through. Come on. Hurry up. Where are we at? Almost done. Empty, and back it goes. Awesome. That's firing off. That's firing off. Sweet. It works. It works. And we're getting dirt in here. Awesome. So the entire circuit works the way I want it to. Great. I'm going to patch in those extra power rails here on these longer runs in the middle where it's just aching to get by. I'll do that, and then we're going to lay in the floor here and our growing pads. Time to do the floor. I took the liberty of putting in our stone slab perimeter, but for each of the growing pads, we are going to color code them. That's right. So we're going to use slabs to mark out which type of wood is grown there. So this is going to be spruce, and we're just going to do a little 3x3 area here. And we're going to use coarse dirt. And let's see. This one is going to be jungle. Is that right? Yeah. Jungle wood. I wish I had a better name than just jungle wood. It just seems so generic, like mahogany or something a little bit more descriptive. But anyway, so we've got these growing pads here, but we're going to come off. Yeah. We're going to come off the back side here, and we are going to, again, work on our angle. And I think it is boom. Boom. Oh, shoot. I lose the perspective when I'm there. Yeah. that's 1, 2. Good grief. This shouldn't be that hard. Is it like this? And then, let's see. The dirt goes here, I think. Yeah, that seems right. Although that doesn't seem right. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, because these should be like squares sort of at an angle and tile. There we go. That makes more sense. We'll do this, and this, 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 this. Awesome. So then let's do this. And now, see, I got to get that dirt in there first, and then it makes complete sense. All right, so we got there, there, there. Whoops. There. You are not going to be there. And coarse dirt. And I think I get one more in here. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, maybe not. I think maybe it's just 4. Yeah, that seems right. All right, so we'll do the same thing for the jungle. I won't do all of that on camera, but... So these are sort of staggered because now we have a spot here for another type of wood. So let's do... I already have it on. Haha. Oh. Let us do... Let's do our birch in the middle here. Dun, dun, dun. So we'll do a birch here, here, here. And see how these start to like... not tile. What is it? Forgetting the word. But they sort of fit together. They're just offset a little bit. Yep. And then the other one, we're going to have oak over here. I think this needs to get carved out. Yeah, but each of these are going to go in a nice little line. So we can do boom, 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 and a boom, and a boom, and coarse dirt to grow on, and boom. And that seems like too much. Ah, yeah, you're in the wrong spot. I'll get the hang of it. All right, so I'm going to lay in the rest of the woods, get our growing pads all set up, and I will come back when those are ready. We'll plant some trees, try out the whole system, and then call it a day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and glass. Nice. So I'm putting in the glass toppers, toppers, whatever you call them. These will keep the trees from growing too high while still providing light. And if this looks a little silly, whatever. They'll be incorporated into the roof of the enclosing building once we build that. But for now, they're here to do their job. And feather falling, yeah. Awesome. So there we go. All the spawning pads, all of the tree pads, the growth pads, the growing pads, pads, they're all in place for these 5. So let's go ahead and let's plant some trees. Actually, let's get rid of some stuff here. Let's see, don't need dirt. Glass we're done with. We need our acacia. We need our jungle. We need our birch, our spruce, and I guess I don't need steak on the bar quite this moment. Okay, so let us go acacia and jungle. Planting is still manual. There's no automatic planting in vanilla Minecraft, so someone will still have to do this after harvesting, but that's all right. A little hard work. Never hurt anyone. Got our spruce, and then finally our oak. All right. So we've got all those in place. I got some bone meal on me so that we can just try this out. Let's see. Let's get our cart rolling here. There you go, friend. Cool. All right. So let's get some bone meal going here. Yeah, that'll work. Sometimes these spruce ones have a hard time growing, so let's get those started now. There we go. Holy cow. Okay. Maybe I didn't bring enough bone meal. Or we'll just let those grow on their own. So let's get some oak going. These are usually pretty easy to grow. Oh, nice tall one. There we go. There we go. Oh, hello. Grow. Okay. And we'll get a little birch going. And a little jungle tree going. And a little acacia growing. Maybe. Let's try one over here. There's a little more space. There we go. And we got 3 left. Let's try one of these. Nope. No luck. Okay. That's okay. We've got enough for our test here. So as you can see, they didn't grow that high, which is what we want. Oh, another one just grew of its own accord. I'm actually going to plant some dark oak out here too, just so there's some wood in the area for dark oak. And there's a little space right here that we can grow it in. So let's do like, let's do one like here, and then let's do one, I don't know, right here. This looks good. Okay, we'll just let those grow on their own. So the one trick to this, you can collect the stuff on your own, but ideally what you want to do is you want to fill up all of your inventory slots with something that isn't the thing that you're trying to pick up. So that way I can't pick up any of the trees or the saplings. So when I go through, chop them, they should all drop down, and our collection system should do all the work. So let's see if it's doing its job here. Chop these down. Am I collecting? Oh, I have oak. Ruin that test. Let's put our oak away, and let's just drop that in there. Okay. I'm not sure if the collection's going to get those ones that are on the dirt, but it is what it is. You can't be perfect. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's chop these down. It is a little tricky. The leaves get a little dense in here because you're half block lower, so tend to get caught up on them more. But is it dropping off? Where is it? We're over there. Okay. I heard something fire. It sounds like it's picking up some stuff. So let's get these out of here. A couple more left. Guys, thanks for hanging out there. Sorry about that last episode. Like I said, I had a really busy week, and I just didn't have time to do anything more elaborate than what I did. But we're back. We're building. Hopefully this one is out on time. This is Monday when I'm recording it. It was Super Bowl Sunday last week, and I have a movie screening to go to tonight. So with any luck, I'll get this edited up and out on Tuesday, but there is a chance that you're watching this on Wednesday. And if that's the case, I apologize. Sometimes, again, events conspire to keep me off of my schedule, but only a day late, maybe. We'll see. All right, so let's check. Things are getting picked up. We've got wood dropping. We've got saplings dropping. We've got apples dropping. How are we doing? Yep. Don't need that dirt. Got wood collecting. I'd like to see a little bit more going on here. Come on. Suck it up. Can't really tell where it is in its cycle. That was fast. I'm not going to worry about this sapling here. Obviously, there's going to be a wall here at some point, so that's not going to matter. No, it's unloading. So we picked up some stuff. We got stuff going in here. We've got wood going in here. All right, let's watch it as it goes along here. Oh, I see saplings going away. This one might be in a dead zone. That's fine. We're going to get more saplings than we ever needed. So, yeah, looks like all the wood's getting picked up. Saplings are getting picked up. Awesome. Great. Well, we've got a functioning tree farm, guys. Another tree grew. Excellent. So, that is going to do it for today's episode. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like. And if you really liked it, make sure you subscribe. That way you get a notice anytime there's a brand new episode. Again, once a week. We're sticking to it. We're going to make it happen. Anyway, I've been Bud Sharpe, and until next time, we'll check you later. Bye-bye.